Hi British Vogue, I'm Linda Evangelista, and today I'm going to take you through my life in looks. Wow, this is my first Z card. It's how us models used to get work. These will go to the clients and all our measurements are here. They are not my measurements today. Because I was tall, people said, oh, she could be a model. That's how I got started. Ooh, this is 1985, my first Chanel show. And I couldn't believe that I got to walk in this show. I was a little freaked out that they put me in the swimsuit, but they turned it into fashion, so then I was happy. My first encounter with Karl, I was intimidated because I was meeting like a god. I had to pinch myself because I was there. I couldn't believe I was there. This is my first Vogue cover anywhere. I'm in couture. So exciting. This was my dream. Bill King shot this Vogue cover. It was his last cover before he passed. It meant the world to me. It was easy to be happy. I was so happy. It was so easy to do this. So this dress, Azzedine, built on my body. I would stand for hours and hours and hours for Azzedine. The special thing about Azzedine was he made the clothes, he pinned the clothes. There are designers that don't touch the clothes. He wouldn't let anybody touch his creations. I think this is the moment that everybody refers to as when the supermodel was born. Shot by Peter Lindbergh for British Vogue. We have Naomi Campbell, Tatiana Petite, Christy Turlington, and Cindy Crawford. What an honor to be with these four beauties. And when I say beauty, it's inside and out. I know that's cliche, but I love these women. Never, ever did I think this was going to create the phenomenon that it did. This is another huge milestone. Oh, Linda, I felt so alone. I am alone. This is the George Michael video. It's the opening of it. I had just learned the lyrics that morning. Again, I never knew at that moment that this would become the phenomenon that it did. George was instrumental in gathering me for the video I did not want to do, but once I was here, I had a blast. I would have regretted not doing it. So I'm at the store opening for Versace. I'm wearing Versace. I went for an androgynous look, and this is a pair of stockings, the leg cut headband. That was my go-to look. A headband fixed everything. Gianni really believed in us as individuals, not as models, as mannequins. He pushed our personalities, and I'm forever grateful. This photo hasn't aged at all. This is Carleen Cerf de Judzeel in American Vogue with Irving Penn. I remember him very excited this day. I loved when Mr. Penn got excited because he really, really loved fashion. He really did. This may have been my first time in vintage clothing. So this was my first sustainable look. And I like a designer head to toe. I'm okay with that too. Gucci. I definitely would wear this today. It's giving you South of France, Capri. I mean, it's beyond chic. I love that look. This is Steven Meisel in Dolce & Gabbana. A lot of people refer to this as a Sophia Loren inspiration, but I think this one's like really me, really bad me with the cigarette. I love the glamorous hair. I love when I get to have an Italian moment. That's my roots. My parents are both born in Italy. With Steven Meisel, he didn't tell me what was going to happen. It happened on set. I know I can't fail with him, and I have so much fun with him. Ooh. This has to be Versace, and that's Orbe, who's no longer with us. Geez, all the greats, they left us all too young. But Orbe, very instrumental in my career. He's probably saying, is that you? Because like Azzedine, he would drive the bobby pins into your scalp and you would flinch and he would say, is that you? Yes, it's me. But it's okay, because as long as I look fabulous, it's fine. One of my favorite hair moments was the red moment. It was very difficult to keep because the technology on the hair color isn't what it is today. My hair always wants to oxidize and go orange. It was a lot of work, so I let it go. I hope that one day I get inspired again and maybe fun again and do something. I miss sorbet. So this is Karl, this is Chanel, and I'm the bride, I'm the motorcycle bride. And this, I think, was one of my favorite Chanel collections. For such a classic house to go in this direction was quite shocking at the time. It's bridal, rocker, biker, chic. Why wouldn't you wear this down the aisle and ride off on your Harley into the sunset with your fabulous partner? I think this shoot came about because Linda liked to change her hair color. And again, this is Irving Penn. I think it was like a celebration of me and my different hair colors. And I'm very pro, as you all know, expressing yourself, and hair color is a great way to express yourself. So Vivian Westwood, one of my favorite designers ever. I mean, is there more talented than Vivian? When you wear shoes this high, you have to make sure your core is very developed because it's all about your core holding you up. This look served full fashion. I loved it so much that I own the look. Top to toe. It needs to be in a museum, and I'm looking for the right home for it. Here we have the Trinity, as we've been named. We have Christy Turlington, Naomi Campbell, and myself. This was like the sweetest moment of my career. Anna always had a theme and went with it, and her shows had such an energy. They were just so exciting, and she gives full fashion head to toe, and that's what I love about Anna. Thierry Mugler fashion show. I love this headpiece. It hurt like hell. It didn't matter. I loved it. The fantasy that went into these shows was another level. This dress is a bedazzled bustier, so structured, but then the bottom half is just flowing chiffon. It almost gives you water. It's a masterpiece to me. I think people assume that we got to keep the clothes, and I know I did not. But I have the photos, so that's good. And I have the memories. This was a very proud moment for me, being chosen to be on the Walk of Fame in Canada. This took place in Toronto. My entire family was there. Instead of choosing a celebrity to present me the award, which was televised, I chose my 6th grade teacher from one school and my 7th grade teacher from another school. And I am wearing Jean-Paul Gaultier, someone who I admire tremendously. And it was another huge milestone in my career. Oh my gosh, what a dream, dream, dream. I loved this bride. And it was so ethereal. It was couture, if you could just see the workmanship. I like a thigh-high white leather boot on a bride. It was magic. Oh, another couture show, John Galliano for Dior. And I think they wanted to bring back my red-haired look, and they did. I was very corseted. Just when they thought they couldn't pull any tighter. I said, no, you can go tighter. I love a corset. May have been one of my last shows. It didn't take much coaxing to get me there. I wanted to be part of the celebration for him and the House of Dior. I'll do anything for fashion. This is Jeremy Scott from Moschino. He drew this for me and he gave me a choice in the bodice, what color I would like. And I thought red for the red carpet and for the theme of the Met Gala that year. And it's so nice when somebody makes a dress just for you that you get to wear. And I got to keep this one, which is very, very rare. So my big dream was to be on a Vogue cover, and it's happening again. And I got to work with the most fabulous team, Guido and Pat and Edward, and Stephen Meisel. And as you can see, this story is a lot of fashion. Having another Vogue cover, a dream come true again. British Vogue, thanks for having me today. I hope you enjoyed my little journey here, going through my life in looks.